Ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, welcome to Attack on Texas 2025. We are here in beautiful, sunny Plano, Texas. We've had an awesome bracket so far, and I am joined once again by the lovely Kobe. How you doing, Kobe?
Doing good, ready for the final commentary block of the evening. We've got light and shadow over here.
the sun's getting us a little bit. I can hide over here, don't worry. The sun's not in my eyes, but hopefully it won't be in any of these players' eyes as we're getting through an absolutely stacked top 8, repping some of the best talent from Texas, some of the best talent from Oklahoma. I'm sure you'll see some of those Oklahoma flags out there in the crowd cheering on some of these gamers as well.
Yep. Yeah, we've got the likes of Elucid, we've got Lurie, we've got Screws.
Yep. OEG's own.
Yeah,
we got
Kermit.
Night Persona coming in from Oklahoma. And we have Izzy as well, repping Texas. So a lot of really, really awesome competitors here, and we're going to be getting to see some really fun matchups as well.
Yeah. Going to be very, very diverse in the sets of characters that we have. We have two Faust, though. Night Persona and Lurie both.
True.
Unless
Faust
Lurie's
top
deciding
one.
to pull up the Leo.
Faust top 1, what can you say? The results don't lie, obviously. So, we gotta do something about this character, I'm telling you.
Oh, no. Is it time to have the Faust conversation?
It's an uncomfortable conversation, but somebody's got to have it. And, here in Texas, we'll be willing to make that happen for y'all. Yeah. We got some awesome stuff coming up. I believe we were going to have one Faust going up against Elucid, Night Persona, and Elucid representing that team factor, giving some good action here into the top 8. Who is Elucid playing? You can ask your mom. She has as good a answer as I do to that.
Yeah. Most of the time it's going to be Slayer, unless Elucid feels like needs someone else to be pulled up and pulled out of that back pocket. But it's Elucid. We know this player has so many characters that can be pulled out and used at a super high level at any given time.
Yep, absolutely. Night Persona also been cooking a lot on the Faust recently. Actually took out Lurie in the Faust mirror to get here into the winner side top 8. We'll see how things go. It's the Slayer versus the Faust.
Oh, what a 2K already starting things off good for Night Persona. Getting the command grab. We're putting that afro on.
Getting the afro applied. Once again, going into the command grab. The pop is going to hit.
Another one. Bro, Elucid is actually just taking all of these command grabs. And I mean, it's Slayer. You have the life advantage whenever you are at 1 at all times. You can deal obscene damage. But not when you're dead. Oh, the drop!
A little bit of a drop, and this could be devastating. This is so much potential damage. We know what Slayer is known for, and he is the guy that kills you.
Yeah, it's at this point, you don't burst as Night Persona. You just try and get it through this round to either win or lose with it intact. Nice JH. Not going to be able to get the kill.
This is looking scary here, but the dive kicks are coming through. Close slash going to get blocked out. Woo! Nice backdash on the 2H.
Oh, nice 2H round start. Going to immediately get into that pile of bunker. Oh my, close slash.
Yeah, that is something that you definitely do not want to get hit by. 50%, and you had to burst to get out of the rest of the combo. Really scary stuff. Nice little fast RC. Little Sin Kisuke tech there. No, not the clash combo.
And stabilize there with the Hand of Doom.
Yeah.
I see you.
Super nice.
Oh, he's going to immediately pop burst on the round start. Scalpel, what a 2S. Holy moly.
Solid here. Continuing the damage train. One opportunity to get through that entire health bar.
Oh, got the J2K. PRC, though, not allowing a confirm in a well-timed 2P. It's going to give Elucid the round and the game.
Deceptively long range as well on that Slayer 2P. It is not the fastest 2P in the world, but it can get the job done, that is for sure.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Just flying right above it.
A little first early here.
Nice, gets that entire wall break. Now, actually going to be landing heartbreaking assignment, but this is Slayer. Elucid almost brought her whole round back from near no health.
Absolutely. It can happen to you. All you gotta do is be a little bit minus on this big counter hit on the close slash once again.
Ooh, nice super PRC. Straight to snip. Red RC should be able to pull off a kill combo. No, could not get the wall to break. Back throw incident.
Here we go. Burst you into the corner, though. A little bit of a heroic burst, but you are so dead.
Punished for the improper routing. Not being able to find the wall break did seal the round.
Go. Pushing all the way over to the corner.
Ooh, nice. Sticking out the 5K, but little Mini Faust gonna pull up.
Mini Faust is here to end your turn one way or the other.
Yeah, well, now we're just returning straight to neutral. Night Persona had the life advantage. Now Elucid is in. And this could create a huge host of issues if it weren't for counter hit J2K.
Look at that. Here we go. Once again, the loop. We're going to pop out here. The Afro immediately popping thanks to the bomb and the Fuzzy overhead. Nicely done.
Beautiful round there from Night Persona. Is able to retain so much of the burst meter as well, which is incredibly important when you're down around and facing Slayer, especially as Faust.
Absolutely. Again, getting that little trade there, trying to find a match out opportunity. Slayer's hit levels are so high, though.
Nice Hand of Doom coming in from Elucid. Now we're going to get the pile bunker loops.
Beautiful. Trying to find the reset here as well. Does find the dash through. Bursting out. Night Persona has one more opportunity. We've been here before.
Oh, counter hit with the raid, Wild Assault. And that is going to be game number 1 going in Elucid's favor.
Yeah, absolutely. Super solid stuff coming in. These Slayer combos are just as devastating as the day they were cooked up.
Oh my, just sending that map a hunch. Gets the back throw once again. Night Persona's had such a good success rate on those.
Mini Faust here to end your fun if you happen to make it there.
All right, the family going to come on out in Elucid's favor this time. Try to press. That's a very, very plus. BRC is going to make that jump. Not again. Give a punish. It's just barely low on the wall splat for the super.
We're not killing here, but only a chip and a chair, a pixel and a dream for Elucid. Finds the 2K. Nicely done for Night Persona.
Dash up 2K is a beautiful option there. Very deceptively good as it could be. Oh, nice. Gets a hit. Not going to be able to confirm. That's going to allow Elucid to once again put Night Persona in the corner.
See coming through. Going to get that pile bunker loop rolling. Where's the reset here? There it is. Back dashes it this time.
It's a good option, just to represent, trying to force Elucid to take other options.
Yeah.
Problem is, do you get to live to see those other options?
Yeah, these meaty close slashes are plenty to get Elucid through here. Currently up 2-0, and on match point, Elucid could be taking everything right here.
Nice, gets the good burst. Gonna be immediately met with a wake up 2K, and Night Persona are ready to confirm that into most of the screen. We're going coast to coast. As well as now just keeping this lockdown in the corner, not letting Elucid get much of a room to escape. Gets a J2K counter hit. And this IBFD gonna send some space, and the thrust gonna smack Elucid back.
Back into the full screen, get a couple items, double bombs here. Gonna have to be careful, no one knocked into the screen. Super PRC getting called out here.
Oh my!
What a shimmy there. Flying around like the bat that you are, but here's another command grab.
Get the JD, set it on fire. Elucid's gonna have to find the FD on the explosion. Does, and gets a punish on J2K. Burst is in effect, gets the burst.
This is for all the marbles here, potentially gold burst. If you're gonna burst, it might as well be golden. You can make stuff like that happen. Elucid taking it 3-0.
Yeah. Very dominant rounds from Elucid. Night Persona was able to find rounds here and there, get some good progress going in almost every single round.
Yep.
Just, it is that age-old problem that so many players are finding. cannot close it out. And that is the biggest hurdle. Is when you can close out the rounds, it doesn't matter how far your opponent gets, because if they can't close it out first, you win.
And I mean, it's also a testament to Elucid's ability in that matchup, getting to that down to the wire situation while still being able to hold on to your burst, still holding on to so many resources, can really make that hero burst feel a lot more heroic.
Yeah.
You know, you're on that final round for the match point, and you just happen to have burst, still just throw out a gold burst. If you're going to burst, it might as well be golden. We're going to get out here, get that positive bonus, the extra damage or extra defense, whatever you need. Good stuff coming in from Elucid. Also, huge shout-outs to the cloud that has moved in the way of the sun.
Yeah.
It won't be here forever, but while it's here, we love you, Cloud. Big shout-out to that one.
For those that don't know, so it was incredibly sunny when we started, right? Now the set has this cloud that's in front of the sun, and there's even more cloud coverage on the way, too. So, in typical, the weather doesn't sit still. We might have to try and figure out some weird alternate lighting method because the weather doesn't want to be consistent.
Speaking of, also, though, we have someone who is so incredibly consistent, someone who comes out. It always surprises me, being not from Texas, how many Texas event Kermit comes out to just to do a little bit of sweeping, you know? Kermit loves coming out to these Texas regionals, cleaning a little bit of house, showing up and showing out. Definitely awesome to see that they're still traveling and still cooking it up a little bit.
Yeah. Kermit is our reigning Attack on Texas champion. Of course, Elucid won Attack on Texas #1, Kermit Attack on Texas #2. We could see a title fight for Attack on Texas #3.
That would be pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. We can definitely hope and pray, but we also have a lot of other new contenders here in the top 8 who are going to be gunning for that title as well for Attack on Texas champion #3.
Yeah, just like that. We also have a brand new person to the top 8 qualifications, trying to make a lot of stuff happen. Look at those two players. They are ready. We got the UT hat, too.
Locked and a little Texas representation here.
Duel 1.
We get in
some
the
Asuka?
Yeah, I got to watch this Asuka up against Screws earlier in the bracket. Very, very scary on the Asuka.
All right, looks like the buttons have been checked. We can continue on. All right, the fist
Viking
bump.
and Asuka. Definitely going to be an interesting one. Viking's got some advancing options, nothing that really freely gets through. You know, a lot of Asuka matchups can come down to what is your cancel option off of mashing on a Q, you know? And if you can make that advancing option happen fast enough, you can really make some good stuff happen while you're shooting with Q.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Already has Screamer. Multiple cubes. There's a Terra Metron in the back pocket as well if you're going to catch Kermit standing a little too much. Same with a Sipiter. If there's the mana, we've got the 50-50.
Absolutely. Mana completely broken down now. Are you dead? What is happening? A Tether Viking combo with no mana.
Still barely alive. Oh my. But you have no mana left. It's just the JH meaty gonna take it.
Getting safe jump by the lady that safe jumps you. It happens to the best of us.
Oh my, the Rockstar JD.
Got a Screamer of my own. Here you go.
Sipiter, Terra, and Screamer all in the same hand. Yo, are we stacking the deck?
Here we go. Looking solid here.
I just saw Christian Crab go past double Sipiter, double Screamer. That's wild. You went past that?
Not too bad here. Continuing to cook.
DP unlocked. It's just going to get rid of it immediately. Doesn't even want to hold a defensive card at the moment. Oh, the throw going to get stopped by Christian Crab, and Kermit now on the defensive. Has to YRC out. What are you doing, Christian Crab? Get over here.
It's time. We're up close and personal on this one. Mana's starting to run a little bit low. Tether is applied. 6P comes out. Finds a 5P match for Kermit.
Oh, gets the red RC. Waits, but the correct timing for YRC for Christian Crab, and now so much can happen. The 6H block, the Wild Assault as well. And now Kermit's in a lot of advantage. There is not a lot of mana left, and that's going to be game #1 for Kermit.
These JSs are putting in so much work for Kermit. Understandably, it's such a strong move for Viking, and kind of trying to command some of that neutral, and especially commanding the airspace in this matchup, can be really, really nice.
Absolutely. Oh, Kermit will absolutely abuse any and all tools that are given. Look at that double screamer in the pocket, too. There's one. Now you got to wait for the second one. There it is.
The Tabari is a good option. That follow-up goes pretty far, but you got to make sure all the cubes are cleared off of the screen. Nice BRC forward from the Asuka.
How many screamers is Christian Crab going to get?
Just enough to win from the looks of it.
Apparently.
Well, +1. Sorry, didn't need that screamer to win.
And round start with screamer. Oh my god.
Got some RNG manipulation happening in between rounds here for sure. Ooh, nice bait, but didn't quite get a punish.
Oh, great jump over, gets that JS. The flex shield gonna make Tether fall really hard afterwards.
Yep. Finds the low here as well. That's pretty good. Baits out the parry.
Oh, did you get it in time to? Yes, blocks the burst. And that is going to be a game answered for Christian Crab. 1-1.
And you got to shout out the fast RC into the 2S there actually mattered. You wouldn't have had enough meter to get the super unless you had done the fast RC.
Immediate wall break. Christian Crab is showing no signs of stopping, but Kabaddi, get back over here.
Get burst out. Unfortunately missed the gold burst timing, but finds 6P after.
Investing the burst into this round. Double screamer, full bar of tension. The world is Christian Crab's oyster. Nice air throw.
Bad, stuck in that Asuka pressure. It can feel so unlimited when they get the ball rolling. Asuka's been struggling a lot this patch, but is still Asuka at the end of the day.
Oh, nice. And got the close slash counter hit. Another round. Falling the way of Christian Crab.
Oh, DP coming out again. Another screamer in the pocket. The card shuffle available as well.
Cards do get shuffled immediately, dumping the hand. This is really good if you're Kermit.
Oh. Immediate RC down from the Yozansen. Now resetting.
Christian Crab now, the empty hand makes no difference and cannot survive much longer. Round going to Kermit.
No mana, no cards, no life bar. Kermit looking solid on that round.
More screamer action with the Terra Metron in the back pocket as well, but mana is going to be gone. Burst is very incentivized here, locks it away. You might actually be dead for not investing your burst early.
He's so dead. Nicely done by Kermit, making sure to keep it a little bit more burst safe. Getting it locked and loaded here. Potentially got the eyes on that grand finals.
Yeah.
Already 2-1 right now. Christian Crab has an opportunity to continue this set and bring us to a game number 5, but we'll see.
Oh, Far Slash catches the back of Christian Crab. The burst is now invested as the acceleration staff is put on screen.
Nice. A little bit of a trick out there. Getting the Yozansen into the wall break. Oh.
So much damage with mana broken.
Yeah. I mean, the mana broke, the extra mental stack that comes from that. You have to play so perfectly until your mana comes back online. And Viking is a character that is hard to play perfectly against.
Yeah. And there's so little mana. DP is now off the table. Both Screamers are still there. Counter hits out of probably what was going to be Screamer Metron.
Oh. Nice catch. Looks like caught a backdash or something there, but very nicely done. A perfect coming in for Kermit.
Wasn't that a double perfect?
Yeah, it might have been. Not too bad. Yeah, listen, we knew Kermit was pretty good going into this. Former Attack on Texas champ. definitely an awesome, awesome player, and we will have some more awesome players coming your way here shortly as we get down into the bottom side of the bracket.
Yeah. Let's see. Are we going to have Larry set up first, or are we going to have Screws up first?
Definitely would be exciting. Get OEG's own Screws. Got to have a little bit of bias on that set. I do apologize, but we are very excited to be here repping for Attack on Texas this year in 2025. Lots of great names in the bracket. Excited to see Goose and About also, a Texas local.
Louisiana local, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I had sworn. I know that they were close friends with some of my Texas homies down at Texas Showdown, and so I guess I just assumed. I apologize from my end. But if you have faced the unknown OD Gold Lewis, that is Goose and About. You've got to put some respect on the name, especially now putting up some results like this. They will absolutely steal those rounds from you if you don't lock in for it.
Goosen also makes some pretty nice jerky. So,
Okay.
Yeah, brought it to a Collisions a good couple months ago. Actually, it would have been over a year ago because it was at like 3 venues ago. Oh my gosh. Feeling old.
Awesome stuff. Well, we got jerky galore. Going to be seeing who is up next.
Let's see. Yep, I think that Screws is going to be pulling up.
I do see some Screws pulling up.
I heard Tibbers say Screws. I'm like, all right, I'm trusting.
Big shout out to Texas. Tibbers going to be making some noise for the OEG homies in the chat as well, I'm sure. And for you all who are here in the chat, thank you so much for watching. And make sure to follow the stream. FX Games has a ton of fighting game stuff throughout the entire year. They are here at, I feel like, basically every event. I don't know if there's any events that FX Games misses, but if there are some, then I don't know them.
Yeah, because I know there's Monday Night Melee, there's Ultimate that happens, of course, the local that most of us will know and love, Suplex, that happens every single Friday, except for when there's a big event that's taking the whole crew away.
Yep. Absolutely.
Which, for Suplex, for those that don't know, it is Tekken and Street Fighter are run every single week. They swap their time slots every week just to give a rotation. And then there's a huge list of games that will swap around in the middle and rotate. Grand Blue, Uni, BBCF, oh gosh, the City of the Wolves. There's so many games that get run in that rotation spot, so you definitely want to be paying attention to the Suplex socials everywhere that posts what is happening with that local, so you can know when you're going to want to come out, if you're not going to just come out every week anyway.
Support your locals, make sure you make it out to them, or if you're like me, unfortunately never make it out to a local, but just apologize profusely to Sloth every time you see him.
It'd be like that.
Sometimes it'd be like that, but that's okay. Right now we have Izzy going up against Screws.
I have good old Gio and Leo. Izzy, as we know, has 2 main characters. Gonna have the Leo, which everyone knows and loves Izzy for.
Yep.
There's also a Johnny in the back pocket that can be brought out in case of emergency.
In case of emergency, swapping from a top tier to a top tier glass.
Swap to the topper tier.
Yeah. When I swap from top 3 to top 2.
Oh my, the Wild Assault gonna catch Screws out.
Could be an interesting matchup for sure. Both these step dash characters can do a lot in the way of footsies.
Ooh, nice. Gets the 2K into a throw. And yeah, back turn mix. It is a devious.
Yep.
Oh my. Flash. Well, not going to challenge after Sepultura. It is -4. I mean, Leo doesn't have a guaranteed punish, but you can take your turn.
Nice. Going to be getting the HGP in order to get that Oki. Nicely done. Screws is going to be hitting this hard. Knockdown with the wall break super.
Oh, nice. Gets the throw. This is exactly where Giovanna wants to be. Gets another one. Got to watch out for flash kick. No, flash kick will appear.
Very nicely done. And Screws is so good at that very staggered, very shimmy-heavy gameplay. Lots of resets, lots of throws. We love some strike throw in this house for sure.
Absolutely. Oh my, the guard point stance going to counter Screws' approach, and now the pressure is mounting. Tap Dust, RC, get the full confirm, going through the wall.
Nice Nicely done. Going to be getting a little soft knockdown. Oh, wow, got thrown into the OTG.
And the 2D, the rotisserie.
Yep. Now that is going to be Izzy taking game number 1 on the Leo. A little bit of a breather.
Gotta drink some water. Stay hydrated. Everyone, stay hydrated. Especially anyone who's been playing basketball today.
Absolutely.
Guys gets in. It's keeping Screws locked down in this corner very effectively. Backing off our exposure, not wanting to challenge, even give Screws an opportunity of RPS if one it can exist.
A little bit of a combo drop, but is going to pick up with that 2D.
Immediately going to catch out here. Had a full stick of butter. Might as well go down 50. Make this positive bonus mean something. Oh!
Nice. Yeah, the Geo dash up DP into the RC overhead. Very nicely done. Some classic Geo stuff.
We call that the Cristiano special. Real ones will know.
And also just a shout out to our production team. The names are backwards currently. We have Screws on the Giovanna, Izzy on the Leo White Fang.
Nice burst there from Screws. Oh, wow, what a good fight. The anti-air. That's going to be another super wall break here for Screws.
Looking good. Screws mounting a decisive comeback here so far. It really depends. The 2D is such a good anti-shimmy option.
Oh, tries to get, oh my, the slow down. Oh no.
It's too long.
That's going to be one of the most painful interactions you've ever had to experience.
Yep. Nice little meaty with the 5P there as well. Wild Assault spent immediately here.
Good 2D. Got a guard point stance, but it don't counter the lows. Not until you release it.
What a combo. Beautiful stuff. A clean little 25% off the top, but most importantly, getting that positive bonus that's so potent on Geo.
Oh, good back turn. H.
Wow, you blocked that, but you still got thrown.
Yeah. 2D gonna immediately RC'd, and is he able to find a counter hit?
Red RC. Screws is gonna have to find a good interaction here. Just barely connects on the tipper of that far slash. The burst is coming out.
Screws giving Izzy the opportunity, saying, you know, you're either going to burst on this tap this dust, or you're going to forever hold your peace, and gets the 2K2D. Screws tying up the set count 1-1.
Now 1-1 situation. The strike throw is such an interesting situation in this patch in particular. Now that the DPs are throw immune, you know, you have to shimmy so much harder just to be sure that you're also baiting the DP, because it will cover both your strike and your throw option.
Ooh, nice. Dances around, gets out of the corner. Screws with the roll reversal, but the throw is going to end things. When there's back turn, there is no such thing as a corner.
Yep. Leo, a big fan of the positive bonus as well. Oh, tap dust gonna open you up. You got the meter.
Yeah, he was able to wait out just long enough for positive bonus to do its job. Nice. 2D into the S flash kick. That's going to allow nasty setup. Oh, look at these two.
Nice pressure in the corner coming from the Leo here. He's going to be getting the wall break, trying to maximize that damage as much as possible. Okay. Positive bonus for Giovanna, not too shabby. Has an opportunity to make the comeback here.
Gets the back throw off the forward advancing Blue Roman canceled. That's going to force a burst out of Izzy. Does not want to have to hold this combo. Wants the route. Nice. Oh my, not again.
Oh, going for the air dash there. A little bit risky. Finds a mash out, but the burst just came back. VRC instant overhead into the low.
And gets the Yo, Screws is just absurd with the back throws. Unfortunately, finds a DP. Izzy taking a game up, once again reestablishing the lead.
So many call-outs on these back throws, but like we called out earlier, that flash kick can now cover so many options so efficiently. Now 2-1 in Izzy's favor. Sure, we can hit the funny button.
Nice, gonna end it off with the enhanced DP. Gets the 2, gets the tap, does as well.
Yeah, that 2K tap dust is and Screws classic, that is for sure. Making sure you're ready with your fuzzy blocks. There's a flash kick coming out.
Is he ready to react? Screws not gonna give up the burst, gonna let this positive bonus rock out. Almost has 100 meter, so that's gonna be very useful. Gets the, 6P.
YRC baited out. Are you going to spend the burst as well? No. Cut your losses while you have it.
Yeah, Screws wasn't going to take the burst bait there because the life total disparity was so massive. If you take the burst, you're still likely taking the round, and that is an incredibly advantageous scenario.
Starting to lock in a little bit more on some of these flash kicks, though. You got to be careful where you leave those openings.
Might be the 6H, but the backdash straight into the counter.
The counter coming in there, absolutely devastating. Can't make it up into the sky while you're in back turn. Does find a good counter hit here, actually. Is going to pick up this combo, a little B&B action into the corner.
Ooh, able to get the wall splat and get that wall break to boom.
Yeah, the wall was so low HP thanks to you just being on it. RC to confirm this as well. BRC instant overhead. Doesn't quite have enough meter for the super that killed.
Gets clipped. Oh, no.
No RC coming in from Izzy, though. Does find the low. Oh, man. Unlucky scenario.
I was very tense. Like, Screws, there is a legitimate reason to burst here.
Yeah.
You have 100 meter. There's the world's your oyster. But being safe, going to take that round loss, going to try and get it here with burst on the line.
Nice counter hit coming in for Izzy. Again, catching. You have to be so careful on those shimmies.
Gets caught by the far slash. And the 2S will snipe Screws as well. Wall break achieved. Izzy needs something as little as a 2P in order to kill, and 6P will take the set.
6P does find it. Izzy going up 3-1. Going to be taking it over Screws.
Yeah. Izzy will be moving on in the loser's side of top 8. Screws ending the run at 7th. Very good result.
Absolutely. Very, very hype to see some of the OEG representation here in top 8. And we have Goose in About, who's going to be coming up and going to be facing off against Lurie here in just a moment.
Good old Lurie. You know the Faust main has a Leo in the back pocket. This is Gold Lewis we're talking about, so there's a non-zero chance we see it.
You got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. Lurie definitely someone who has a lot of experience with the Gold Lewis matchup. Also got to shout out the box that Goose uses, a little homemade action with the white plastic box there. But we will see here shortly.
We love creative boxes. I mean,
yeah.
I have a pre-made one that I have art that I made.
Yeah.
I collected the pieces. I had one of the pieces commissioned, but I did all the fun art, graphic design stuff.
Yep.
Printed.
I mean, we had I know we had a Guitar Hero controller rolling around here earlier. There was one player who had a Nintendo like power glove that they were playing on, which is pretty sick.
That also might have been June.
You gotta love the unique controllers. It's always such a fun kind of hobby crafting thing to happen in the FGC.
Yeah.
Always exciting to see. Also just hard to execute, I imagine. I couldn't imagine, like, even just not being in my, like, perfect, comfortable state on my little hitbox. Like, I couldn't move my hitbox up here. What do you mean?
Hey, if it's something, if you get used to it, you can start cooking people. And then also you get intimidation points for pulling out the guitar here. You get more pictures taken of you, too, at major events.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of pictures taken, I know that we do have the Tekken dog in the audience here somewhere. I know I saw them floating around a little bit earlier, so make sure that you tune in for some Tekken action here at Attack on Texas.
Yeah, because Tekken will be on right after Strive. The block is literally set up on the schedule of like, Strive, and then there's a designated time for Tekken to start, but it's really just whenever Strive ends.
Whenever Strive ends. Hey, listen, if you're going to be waiting on any kind of game, make sure you're waiting on a game like Strive. Usually we do decent on timing. Also, shout-outs to the hats. Shout-outs to SQXL.
Yeah. There is a big rep for it. Also repping the Bluey shirt.
Yeah, big ups to Bluey as well. Here we go, the Gold Lewis.
Mankind
going on up against
society.
Yep, looks like the Faust this time. Rocking those yellow gloves.
Already getting some nice hits going. Oh, the Wild Assault loses invulnerability and just close enough to the bomb in order for it to pull in some effects.
Yeah, nicely done. Afro is popping here. You gotta be careful. Backdash is the Afro pop. That is something nice.
2K though is gonna keep goosing about. Lockdown going through the wall.
Solid stuff. Gonna be securing the positive bonus, of course. The extra defenses will help you because Gold Lewis can do a little bit of damage.
Just a little bit.
As these Strive players are much aware of. Spending some of that security gauge here. Nice.
IB. Oh my, the 2K catches as well, and that's going to be a round win.
Very nicely done. Trying to get a little bit of tricky mix there. 6B round start. Bursting out immediately. Does not want to deal with it. Oh, couldn't quite get close enough for the Meteors to miss.
Wait, going on down. Gets the backdash. Clips. Teleports through, gets to dodge the 2K as well. Very expensive way to put yourself in the corner.
We're exchanging resources here. That is for sure. Finds a big counter hit. Didn't actually get a confirm off of it though. Doesn't have the meter quite yet.
Ooh, able to interrupt a slower Behemoth Typhoon. Minifound's getting just smacked across off the screen.
Not too bad here. Minifound's wandering. Gonna get the hit here. Chip damage might come into effect. YRC into the Behemoth.
Oh,
big counter hit.
Super BRC, and that's going to be the round.
Nicely done for goosing about.
Nice. Uses the hammer effectively. Mix will break the wall, which gives Larry some meter to play around with.
Yep, absolutely. Got plenty to work with. Could potentially see a YRC situation. You're spending the security meter, but you're in the air the whole time. It's all chip damage.
So much risk, too. YRC, Larry able to fight a little bit way out of the corner.
You have so much risk. Help.
Risk is going to be no concern anymore, but you're still fast. You're going to die to a light breeze from Gold Lewis.
Nice 16 on the 5P there. Scary situation, stuck in the corner, gets thrown out of the Wild Assault, and that is Lurie taking first blood 1-0 here.
Wild Assault, just throw it. Trademarked Season 3.
Behemoth's going to trade, definitely coming out on the top of that trade there.
This is a very bad situation. You have big old drone wall break.
What a spacing trap there from Goose. And this is a scary situation to be in. You know, I respect. That's a go next situation if I've ever seen one.
You're go next, or is going to go for a Hail Mary, go for the snip, snip, snip to get that Afro set up and just start rolling from there.
Not too bad. Rocking the PRC. He is going to wall slump into the golf swing here. But how is your back nine? Can you close this game out?
No meter here except for Deflect Shield. Won't get a chance to use it. Lurie taking the round, keeping this momentum alive.
Absolutely. Goosemout's going to have to lock in, even just to get us to the 1-1 scenario. Does burst into the corner here. boys are back in town. We do find the low on the landing frames as well. The mix does get blocked.
BRC gets the slowdown. We've got some mix going. Goose and about charging on through.
It's definitely a testament to Lurie's familiarity and their ability to adapt to this matchup. Goose and About has not been able to use any meter for these big hit confirms. Has to use all their meter to initiate their own mix.
Oh, there's meter in that. So many bombs as well, and the chip
got
damage.
hit.
Oh, it was actually a hit.
Nicely done, Goose and About.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
5K after. Not going to go for an attempt of anti-air JD. It's a risky option.
Does get the block on the mix there.
Oh, the trade. Watch out the banana peel!
Oh, no! We talk about the Looney Tunes mix, and sometimes it is real. Another banana peel. You got to watch where you're stepping, big man.
Afro is now in the stomach dimension.
Dab Dust getting chicken blocked out. Nicely done. Does connect on the multi-hitting low.
It's going to break the wall again. We're going to loop this positive bonus.
A little bit more HP. First is on the table, but it's so early. Didn't quite get the iframes you needed there.
Yeah, I wonder what Gusen was pressing there. Potentially 6P, or potentially 5P to try and counter hit that JD attempt.
Yeah, we've seen Gusen about backdash that JD before, but unfortunately the BRC and hitting a button after changed the frame data just a bit enough.
Oh my
Gotta
god.
respect the bombs help.
Ooh, nice JD right over thrust. Now Gusen has Lurie in the corner, but Lurie finds a way out.
Where it's like, hey, you know what you got in Texas? I hear you got a lot of tornadoes. We can get that on the way.
Oh, God, blocking them toes. Got to make sure you're doing that.
Oh, wow, the JP actually connected there, but didn't have anything to make it happen after. Wow, the salt negative backdash is right after. The chip damage is looking real here.
There's not a lot of meter for Lurie, but you don't need meter if you're going to be on offense.
Yep.
As many fouls. 8, the back throw.
Nice back throw coming in from Goose. Lurie is looking so solid here, but Goose and About is keeping it close.
Has the weight. All right, sending out the weight. The drone going to absolutely pull in some work here.
That PRC does block the mix here. White Wild Assault going to get you past that bomb. Got to make sure to hug the corner here.
Ooh, the trade with the 2H going to allow Goosen to be in advantage state still.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that 6H is absolutely an unfortunately misinputted Behemoth Typhoon.
Oh, tried to go for the cheeky White Wild Assault there after the bomb explosion. Does get caught by the 5K. Scary situation to be in. The boys are here to keep things positive.
Oh! Not going to catch anything and just run up throw. Not wanting to care about that bomb whatsoever. Lurie is now up again with a 2-1 on the set count.
Yeah, and remember, for you kids watching at home, the first couple frames of your normals, you can FD to cancel out. If you see that super flash, hit the FD button. You might just get lucky, or you might already have it planned like Lurie did there.
Nice 2K. Mini family. Gonna come in and stop some things. Oh my, burst. This is a huge lifetime set as well. The laser not gonna punish.
There's so many bombs.
Where'd they go?
Does find a full combo off the Wild Assaults here and finds the low. Kacha mashes.
This is incredibly dangerous for Lurie. Nowhere close to having burst back. And you are down a game.
Yeah, that round went so fast and had so few hits actually involved in it.
Meteor flow slashes through the meteors?
You know, sometimes. PRC's into the low, nothing personnel, kid.
Thunderbird back out to try and claim some space. The White Wild Assault will find a counter hit, though. Just rock the reversal.
No PRC super needed. Plenty of iframes to make it through this Behemoth Typhoon. Surprise mini Faust? You know, little chip out kill. What are you gonna do? You had a mini Faust on the screen, a hammer coming at you, meteors raining down from the sky.
Yeah, there's not enough FD in the world to stop what was gonna happen to you.
Okay, just find a little 2K confirmed.
Oh my, the J has reached.
This is a little scary. 2K gonna get you out of the corner for now.
Great run up 6P, and you are dead. The set is going to game 5.
This Gold Lewis character does a little bit of damage, all right? A 6P Red RC confirmed. Who scales? I don't know what like damage scaling is. It's fine.
Damage scaling, never heard of her.
Goose about 2, Lurie 2, Mini Faust. They're just having a good time.
Another super wall break. Lurie needs to continue this into realized advantage.
Yep.
Lest what happened last game happen again.
Absolutely. There's a Red RC off the Wild Assault. This is a heavily scaled combo, but trying to get them into the corner. Didn't quite make it. Nice command grab from Lurie.
Woo. Good deflect shield. Oh, the explosion catching Goosen in the air.
Now on match point for Lurie. This is a scary situation for Goosen about to be in, but you have to keep the mental strong, especially in these top 8 on-stage situations.
Lurie, definitely no stranger to being in tense situations, but oh my, the glove gonna counter hit JS.
Nice catch, got a big counter hit. The burst has been earned.
Oh, the
wow.
2H. That's when he makes one. Enhanced love. You're locked in the area. It's able to block the 2S. Woo.
This is looking scary, but one hit is all you need here for Goosen about. Red RC. No, got a PRC off of the throw.
Oh, the sledgehammer hit. Mix. There's meter a foot.
Got a little
Gets the
scrambly.
JH, and that is going to be the set. Lurie defeating Goosen about 3-2.
Nicely done. A challenging game for both players. Good stuff coming in. Goosen about got a little bit too scrambly there at the end. You heard the audio cue of that White Wild Assault while Lurie was up in the air. A little bit of a Canada, a Texas Wild Assault, if you will.
Call it Louisiana Wild Assault.
There we go. Good stuff, though. Congrats on getting up into the top 8 for both of our players who have gotten kicked out so far. But there is still plenty to do. Lots of fighting games to watch, and the rest of this top 8 here to enjoy.
For those that have not seen it, the 7th placers will have this wonderful top 8. Not necessarily medal, but I think it has a lot more charm than a medal.
Absolutely. We love these cards. And Kopi, I'm sure you can go through the breakdown as you grade up through the top 8. You're going to be getting more and more high rarity Attack on Texas specialty cards.
You got your foil for 5th place. 4th place, it turns into a borderless. And then, of course, 3rd, not only does it come with a chain, you also get it as a borderless foil. For those of you that are in 2nd place, the art gets upgraded, there's less obstruction, and you get a silver chain to boot. And then, of course, as is your right, for being 1st place, the gold chain. That same beautiful card in foil.
And I better not be seeing any of these on TCG Player after the tournament, all right? I am going to be checking.
If I see them on TCG Player, I'm hunting you down personally. I got connections, and I'm afraid to use them.
We will indeed get to see who is up next. I see Night Persona versus Izzy. Some more Faust action for us coming in. But as always, thank you all so much so far for tuning in to Attack on Texas 2025. It has been an incredible event so far. I'm in a great mood because the sun has moved below that bar.
Now it's in broad eyes.
But we have some more awesome top 8. Big shout-outs to all of our production homies who have been coming over here and looking so exasperated about this sun the whole time. They've been bringing us a great con experience here.
Yeah, they're just button checking right now, making sure everything's all kosher, ready for the actual match.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and also classic Texas fashion. Those clouds that I said that were going to come in, they disappeared.
Yeah, they vanished. They all evaporated. It happens sometimes.
Could have been so nice. We could have had consistent lighting, but no. You had to disappear on those clouds. Why? You were the saviors.
That is A-OK. For right now, though, we have plenty of sunshine and rainbows here in this top 8. We've got 2 Fausts still hanging in there in losers.
Yeah.
I think it might be a little too late to affect the patch notes, though, unfortunately. This Faust top 1 character. They strategically waited until we got towards the end of the patch cycle. It's too late, you know?
Yeah. Just for you, chat, Arxis gave us a little bit of a special preview. Axel's normals got longer in the next patch.
Yeah, they actually have setups here with the new patch on them. If anybody is interested, feel free to record some video on those.
Yeah, VSF players take note. We saw through your deception.
Yeah.
Arxis saw through your deception.
Yeah. Arxis, just to stick it to the VSF players, sent the new patch here, exclusive to Attack on Texas.
Yeah, with no fanfare whatsoever. They wanted to keep it really down low, and they're like, yeah, you know what? Go tell them. The patch is Thursday. Might as well.
I'll be real with you all. They actually decided not to nerf Guard Crush, and they gave it to Testament. I don't know what to tell you. I don't make the decisions, but...
No, what they did is they gave Testament an install that lets them achieve the old Guard Crush.
Yeah, there you go.
We need more installs in this game. And
Yeah.
just to spike high players, that installs available from 100% health.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Of course. And Unica players now, too.
Oh, true. Right.
Let's see how we're doing up here. Looks like we have a... Just making sure that we got the... What's your... Kobe, what is your audio setup strat for tournament sets? I was told early on never to rely on something with a battery life to hold your mental together for a fighting game tournament.
So what I have set up is I'll have headphones, like noise-canceling headphones, that can be wired into a stream's the setups if they're not supplied, of course.
Right.
And then I have small little earbuds that are noise-canceling that I put underneath them, so that way I can have double noise-canceling. Basically, kind of almost similar to what pro FPS gamers use.
Yeah, for sure.
And League also, because that's where it started. To have, that's where I have my music playing, my personal music, so I can listen to that. Have the crowd maximally blocked out, even though it doesn't help when you're facing someone from Texas or NorCal or...
For sure.
the Carolinas even. They go hard for their own players.
Hey, listen, it is always great to make some noise for your favorite players. Yeah. It is, I mean, we had BSG on the screen earlier. You know, it was unfortunately, it was a little early in the day for Texas to be getting too rowdy, but I'm sure we'll be hearing it later on for Tekken and a lot here for Strive and everything else as well.
Oh, that sun is starting to set. It's on its descent path. It'll still be here for the next 3 hours, but it'll be going down.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
The sun is setting on our Strive bracket.
Ooh, Izzy showing us a different color Leo this time. Oh, no, that as flash kick going to be forcing just the burst getting used immediately in a very unfortunate situation.
Here we go, resetting the pressure. Mini Faust gonna go on a little vacation here. Go for a stroll out in the desert. JG trying to get out.
Nice back throw out of the 6H. It's just a little too close. Super PRC gonna get counter hit out by that back turn H.
There's a solid option there. A little bit of airborne on the back turn H. Looking good. Lots of damage coming in. Night Persona. Gonna be getting hit by the 2D into the Red RC though. This is a big confirm. Back turn Oki. Red RC up.
Yeah, you don't burst this. You already accepted the first combo, so you're gonna accept the round loss.
Yep. No burst available quite yet. Not bad here getting into the corner. A little bit of stagger pressure, just taking your time, optimizing that mental stack, walking it back under the timer a little bit here.
Ooh, 2D gonna whiff and get punished. There's a donut on the ground ready to get eaten.
Yep. Mini Faust and the bomb working together there a little bit.
Wall break gonna come in. Night Persona's gonna be very happy with this. As long as the round gets won, there's a bunch of meter to use.
Nice.
Bursts are gonna come out from Izzy here, and that's going to be the round. With a lot of burst gain that Night Persona otherwise wouldn't have had.
Yeah. And good call out from Night Persona, using the red RC, baiting the burst, but not over-committing to the burst bait. We see a lot, especially at high levels, people are so committed to the burst bait, they'll drop their game-winning combos.
It's almost sometimes like a bell curve, where you have players that will just not bait the burst because they don't have it ingrained within them.
Yep.
Then you'll get some good confidence, or there's a really good burst opportunity here, but I can win if I bait the burst, don't burst.
Yeah.
And then the far end of it is, if they burst, they burst.
Absolutely.
Oh my, 2D counter hit is gonna find that game. Izzy taking an early lead.
Not too bad. Night Persona having to lock in a little bit of a thinker pose here. A powerful thinker pose, I gotta say. Out of all of the thinkers that we've had so far, that's a good one. There we go. Gotta give the chin a little rub, get those bad thoughts out of there.
And even though the family coming out, snip, 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 too long of a cutscene.
Unfortunately, the throw cutscene not quite long enough.
Got the 2S, the 5B gonna smack Izzy back, but not for very much long.
Nice. Getting the burn down.
Great defense here from Izzy, just not extending any hurt boxes to a punishable extent. Oh my gosh, not the double 2D, no RCs even.
We're sending it on these 2Ds, honestly. It's going crazy. Didn't quite get the full light confirm. Oh no.
Myers gets the 2H. This is going to be far, the 2-3-6. That's going to end that round. Izzy charging on, but not without setbacks.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely looking solid so far. The banana is down. Got to be careful with that step dash as well, we've seen. Fireball going to try to go forth and lock down the neutral a bit. 2H whiffing. The spacing traps here are incredible.
Oh, the crawl is so effective against some of Leo's best normals. Tip 2D gonna get RC'd, but the back throw on the attempted close slash. Amazing as Isaac's throw going to reversal. Afro just disappeared right before Night Persona could get Izzy above that hitbox.
Nice 2D, getting that high hit on the counter hit as well, confirming all the way into the corner here. No meter to make the super happen though. Faust still has plenty of resources to work with. A banana in the back pocket for a late night snack as well.
We're gonna be aggressive with the bursting. Night Persona even more aggressive. Gets the round two. Burst well spent.
Yeah, solid counter hit, confirming with the red RC, making sure you keep that meter up. See those Oklahoma flags in the crowd as well.
Yeah. Need to be louder cheering for your player. And oh my, Izzy gonna get the super. Your yes takes it.
Bad, big confirm. That is Izzy taking game number 2. Looking decisive with that perfect as well so far. Very, very solid stuff coming in from Izzy. This Leo is a demon for sure.
Also, do want to point out how pretty Izzy's nails are. I just noticed that.
Very true. Izzy winning some drip competitions for sure here in the top 8.
Oh, nice. The guard point stance counter hitting.
It's disjointed, they say. It's going to be fine. Going through the wall here.
Nice. Positive Buzz gets another 2D counter hit. Not able to pick it up. The 2-1-4S going to be punished by a back throw.
Yep. Nice PRC forward. This looking scary. Big counter hit on the back turn F.
Wow, great IB. Catches with the Wild Assault. No dashing back Night Persona. Oh, we're getting wall slumps.
Nice mash. Caught the overhead and got a little bit of mash afterwards. The bomb is going to make you keep blocking here. Free plus frames. Sold here today. The pressure in the corner is going kind of crazy. YRC going to get you out of this situation for the time being.
Trying to find a way in. Gets the counter hit with the guard point. This is a terrible situation for Night Persona, but a back throw is going to change the dynamic.
Getting a back throw, an unwinnable matchup. Play the clip, and we get the wall splat as well. Nicely done for Night Persona. Don't let them say they didn't have to work for it. At the very least, Izzy still has so much momentum in this set. The Night Persona. If you're going to make the reverse sweep happen, it begins with that single round. It begins with that single step.
All right, nice. 6P going to be canceled. Gets a huge counter hit. Night Persona is in a very, very awful situation on this post-wall break. 50 meter on the deck is only a consolation prize. Same with that 50 burst.
Nice 2D, Red RC, and that is going to be all she wrote. Izzy going up 3-0. Was still a battle, for sure. Don't let the score lie to you, but Izzy making it decisive there towards the end.
Yeah, very, very strong showing there from Izzy, able to make a lot of some very bad situations, and same with Night Persona.
Absolutely.
A lot of great comebacks, and almost comebacks as well.
For sure.
Again, Izzy, though, there's just a lot that has to be done on top of what was shown by Night Persona.
Yep. Izzy going to continue cooking through now in the losers semifinals. But first, we have another losers quarters that we have to make it through. We have Christian Crab going up against Lurie here for our final. We're in, almost in the winner stays for the rest of the night situation as we get through this Tribe Top 8.
But thankfully, with this, unlike with like Uni, Grand Blue, Dragon Ball, Tekken even,
yeah,
you don't have to worry about going from, well, Tekken not anymore. Loser semis being different than winners finals.
True. Yeah, first through the whole way. You don't have to worry about any of that extra kind of swapping back and forth as you play through the bracket.
So
you do have to worry about some of these matchups, though. I don't know. I feel like not many people get a lot of Asuka experience right now. You know,
yeah.
The Asuka players are out there, and some of them are still grinding. But, you know, we were talking about it earlier. We were like, well, okay, I need Asuka experience. Who do I go talk to? You
could try and convince someone at Legacy Asukas to give you practice. I mean, Druis is still out there.
Druis is out there.
Lucid can probably rock with a Asuka if you gave enough of a heads up.
Yeah. It's scary in there because the Asuka players are still there. You know, they're in the shadows. They still know their character inside and out. They've been put so much time into that character. They can come out and they can start cooking. And even if you're, you know, you can't just hand wave someone because they got a little bit nerf last patch.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, we always have the meme of Milia gets nerfed, immediately top 8's a big event the next day.
Oh, you're telling me. Listen, these Milia players, the amount of times I hear it's a 9-1 matchup and Hiho 3-0 is the person, I'm watching you, Milia players.
You're on the watch list.
Also, speaking of, something great to shout out, or great depending on who you ask. Texas, historically, we are the Potemkin and Milia region. There's not a single Potemkin or Milia in this top 8. Yeah. That is wild.
Because last year it was Walter and Kermit.
Yeah.
Walter couldn't come up this year, unfortunately, as much as we'd love to have Walter. What? Larry, what are you doing? You silly little goose.
All right, buttons have been checked. Locked and loaded. The RNG has been manipulated.
Oh, we're going with the PS color? No, okay. Thought for a second we might be getting the PlayStation color.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the Screamer coming out. Already shifting the test cases. Wants all the pressure possible. Double teleport is now in the hand.
Maybe the fireball's rolling through here. Once again, it's all about how you can counter this zoning, what you can cancel into while these fireballs are on the screen. Faust could potentially try to mash in some item tosses or some scalpel tosses as well. We'll see what the options are from Larry.
Oh my, gets the reversal off the Super BRC. Yeah, Christian Krab is just dominating the round. Never mind, a counter at J2K might change the paradigm.
Could be all it takes. One of those moves that stays active and makes it through all these fireballs. One counter hit could be the end, especially if you catch Asuka off on one of these rotations, running him out of mana.
Yeah. Tap dust into an RC is all you're gonna need. Nice, J2K. Ooh! Oh my, nice full screen throw. It's gonna follow it up with the red RC into the super. That's going to unfortunately whiff.
Whiffs and maybe gives you an opportunity to make it out of here. Blue Wild Assault, we're spending everything here. Runs all the way across the screen, chasing the backdash for the throw.
Wherever you go, I am going to follow.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
The streamers are here to play.
Oh, the double trade. Getting caught past a little tall.
Too bad, a little stagger on the corner pressure there. Mixing in those reds as well. Nice.
Nice, gets the jump off that throw into a perfectly timed snip, snip, snip.
DP is available here. The mix is going to cross you up.
Another one. All right, final guess with this Afro applied wire C. Not going to do much of anything.
Help. We got 1 pixel left. No, the golf swing.
Yeah, out of tension means you can't stop the chip unless you IB.
Okay, once again, Scalpel straight through the fireballs.
Oh, Meteor's incoming.
Afro as well. This could be the worst case scenario. I like these air fireballs trying to stall over the mini Faust charging in.
Wow, the JH working that extended hurt box thanks to the Afro. Really coming in clutch.
Nice, gets a big counter hit here. Does find a 2K mash.
Just the straight confidence to just wake up with a 2K. And now there is DP online. Yeah, BRC backdash.
Who needs a BRC super? But no, Faust's going to show you the real deal here.
That will be game number 2. Picked up by Luria, up in the lead, cementing a huge advantage, trying to close out the set right here and now.
Yeah.
just all the family berating Christian Crab. And gets the 2K counter. Oh, no.
Good combo confirm as well. Not too bad. Another good hit. Kara into the super. Hey, listen, I'm a simple man. I see Kara's. I'm a happy man. And that is Lurie now on, I believe, match point here.
Oh, absolutely. Christian Crab's tournament life is on the line. Ooh, wow, the tap just used for some extra combo potential.
Yep.
And a good old thrust.
Looking pretty solid here once again. But Christian Crab, the bombs confirming. Burst out for the hero burst.
Is Lurie a hero?
We'll see the F-Shiki coming through.
Eats a bomb. Oh, gets the mana shield broken, and the back throw is going to still keep the round alive. The dream.
No. Trying not to get clipped here at Texas or Attack on Texas.
There we go. Afro set of flame. Has to respect, especially the enhanced Afro.
Nice, there it is, the tried and true scalpel through those fireballs.
Oh,
big, what a fake out into the big counter. You're dead!
My
no!
Taking the set 3-0. Beautiful.
That is some big damage coming in. Very nicely done. Right. We're getting some sun assistance here.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to the homies.
So, not tall enough yet to cover both of us naturally, but we can slouch down a little bit.
We're almost there. I can have worse posture. It's fine.
Yeah, we can shrimp.
Hey, listen, that's huge. That sun was just getting to that about that point. Very nice. But we next have, I believe, Kermit versus Elucid coming on in. As you said, Attack on Texas champion number 1, Attack on Texas champion number 2. Could be anybody's game.
Yeah. As now we disappear into the light. Just temporarily.
I am being beamed up, Scotty, here.
Oh, yes, I can sit up a little bit straight now. Oh. I can see the little light on my forehead.
As we get all of that figured out, though, these gamers are getting their mental prepared. This is definitely going to be a match to see with Kermit and Elucid on Biken and Slayer, respectively.
Yeah. It's going to be a very brawling match. I know Kermit is very familiar to the Slayer matchup.
Yeah.
Is going to have zero issues being able to get some nice throws on these Masters Hammers or some parries. All right, and we got some things to tell you about first, though, while we're waiting for them. First, we're going to start off with our wonderful homies over at Full Bar Live. Not only are they providing the other stream, there's also October 11th and 12th, 2 days in North Fort Worth, Texas. See that QR code, sign up for it. Plenty of games, whatever you want. We got Street Fighter, we got Tekken, we got Strive, Grand Blue. There's going to be so much more, but that's not it.
We also have Hip Hop Kick. If you're enjoying Attack on Texas, make sure to join us back in Dallas this November for Hip Hop Kick 2025. First ever fighting game tournament and music festival all in one. They'll have exciting performers, large pop bonuses, artists, alley, and more. And don't forget to use the code AOTX3 for $10 off your registration until August 22nd.
That is in all caps. And speaking of things that are happening very soon, Kansas KO, last day to register is literally today. So if you really want to get on this, go up to the Kansas homies August 30th. That's Labor Day weekend. Make sure you're doing it. It's in Wichita State University's Beggs Ballroom. And there's going to be plenty of games, those 6 on the screen with a couple more in the community side. Make sure you check out the Star TG8. Register. It's your last chance.
Kansas KO, always an awesome event. But speaking of awesome event, we've got King of the Sticks, which is Oklahoma's fall premier gaming event, being back here for 2025. this November 7th through the 9th in Tulsa, Oklahoma at War Guts Gaming. Use the discode code at AOTX through this weekend for $10 off as well over at stars.gg/KOTS25. Who will be crowned?
And then finally, you saw this on Lurie's hat, SQXL. It's going to be happening in Durham, North Carolina, September 27th through 28th. 2 days of many, many fighting games from BBCF all the way to Uni 2. We're going down that alphabet. Make sure you sign up, register absolutely as soon as you can. If you can make it out to North Carolina, then go ahead and do it. The North Carolina homies have been shilling hard for a reason.
That's for sure.
Go invade them. Go take down North Carolina. Tell them Texas is better.
Or whatever region that you might happen to be from. It is a loud bunch over there. They are very proud of where they come from. But we will be able to get back into some Guilty Gear Strive action here very shortly for you. Look at this. You can see us and the sun. We can see you. It's great. All of you in your homes on the chat. We see you.
As long as I don't shift a little too much to the left, we're good. But I can sit. We can get closer. It's fine.
Yeah, we can cuddle up. It's fine. We're going to be getting into our grand finals here. Or not grand finals, winners finals. My bad.
It could be our grand finals. Very absolutely.
Definitely could be. We're going to be getting Kermit versus Elucid. We're going to be following that up with Lurie versus Izzy here in Attack on Texas 2025. Very excited to be here. It has been a beautiful day so far. We've had a lot of awesome stuff happening. The food court has been amazing. The basketball games. I didn't get to see any of the basketball games, but I saw some of the aftermath of it, of people coming back into the venue after trying to cool off a little bit, and very, very fun stuff at this awesome venue that we got this year.
Yeah. And outside of, we can't control the sun, but it has been really nice. It hasn't been incredibly hot. Like, we're both wearing suit jackets, and we're not dying. Like, I'm not a tomato. So
it is true. Hey, listen, we sometimes you got to suffer a little bit for the drip, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But also, it's good to be able to adjust. I mean, we're both from here, to an extent. We're a little bit more used to it. It's been a more mild summer as well, which has been quite nice. Definitely an awesome one. Only, summer's almost over, and it just hit over 100 degrees for the first couple times, last couple weekends. Yeah. So definitely will be awesome to see while we continue cooking on with some of these other Texas events that are going to be coming up for us.
Absolutely. It's really exciting because you get to see more people, get to play some more Texas, get some better games. Yeah. It's going to just help when a lot of us travel abroad. Like, you're going to see me, probably a lot of other people at Frosty's.
For sure.
I don't think I'll be able to make Astral Finish this year, unfortunately. But I will be making VSF next year.
Ooh. You can gas leak people.
Yeah. I've been getting my ends with the European Grand Blue scene. So there's a chance you might even see me on commentary out there.
Let's go.
Like Zero did exciting. This year. Zero paved the way for me to go next year.
The reverse colonization. We're taking it back, folks.
Yeah. Reclaiming the land.
Here we go. We've got Elucid and Kermit. Both these players very dedicated to their craft.
All right, yep. Slayer, biking, no two ways about it. Oh, the TK Yozansen.
Hey, Yozansen coming through, looking good. The mix is something you got to deal with. Elucid, though, is such an incredibly defensive player. Is one of those players that can really lock you down and feel like you're losing when you're on offense.
Absolutely. That's why Kermit is really prioritizing this life lead. And like you just saw, once that life lead's accomplished, just sit back full screen. What's Slayer going to do? You got no fireball.
Yep.
First into the corner. Massive tempo swing is available here for Kermit, if available.
Not too bad. Running that corner pressure. Kermit definitely in the driver's seat right now.
Taking the super, sending Elucid through the wall. Hard knockdown, positive bonus. Everything is going right for Kermit in this round.
Multiple layers of the mix. The burst comes out. What do you answer with? The 2H catches you, thinking about what you're going to do.
Kermit able to take game one. Taking the first step, saying, you know, it's time for me to go back-to-back 2-peak champion. Oh, nice Hand of Doom.
Huge. This is going to be a lot of damage. Unfortunately, the wall splat on the Bile Bunker loop.
Yeah, Kermit going to be very thankful for that, although didn't end in a positive manner for Kermit. The round being taken. Oh, my.
Definitely some solid stuff here. Lucid got to lock in a little bit harder than that.
Oh my, 2H moments.
Yeah. Oh no, didn't quite get the full loop there. But after going for the reset, the Escabari put Slayer on the leash here. Don't invite him inside. Find some mix as well.
Oh, the throw, landing recovery. And finds the burst. That was a very tricky time. There's 100 meter for Elucid, so a lot of burst blade opportunities.
YFC's out of here and just finds a close slash. Very nicely done for Elucid, tying us up 1-1 here in Winners Finals.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, blue beat combo. Nice parry.
Yeah, really solid on the parry there.
He's going to be catching on the JS as well to Yozanson to continue things going strong. Wall break. Kermit firing off strong in this round so far.
Nice. Backdash to the follow-up. But we've seen a little bit of a trend here. Elucid makes the right defensive call, but Kermit punishes the follow-up every single time.
Oh, the trade. Not anyone's favorite, but the JS counter hit. Clearly, Kermit is popping off this round.
Yep. Going for the overhead, going for the low, confirming with the super. Gonna build back a little bit of burst here, and positive bonus over for the Viking. Help.
H, yeah, burst has to go out there. You're gonna die to a super. Not gonna matter anyway. And Kermit just taking a quick game as well. These two are not, they might be going back and forth.
Yeah.
But in quick games, back and forth.
Absolutely, very fast games. You know, one of the changes they have on the new patch for the Strive setups here, 2H for Slayer, actually airborne. Can't throw it anymore. Unlucky.
Oh, speaking of things you can't throw out, parry, not going to beat Bloodsucking Universe.
Not too bad. Finding some good confirms. We talked about those quick rounds. YRC baited, and there it is. Big counter hit. Another quick round over to Elucid.
Yeah, Elucid absolutely having the best foot forward. This round is starting to look like a repeat of 2 games ago. And with super, no, he's gonna try and go for a reset. A galore, nasty.
Not bad, 6P finding it into the Bile Bunker. This is super scary situation. Actually trying to check out a reset there. Red RC on the Hand of Doom though.
Yeah, first not going to even get there in time. The super map a hunch.
Now we're hitting game 5 in what feels like could have just been a single game's worth of time.
Yeah, they've been, I won these 2 rounds. Next player went 2 rounds.
Exactly.
So if the pattern holds true, Kermit should win this, but Elucid's not going to let that pattern stay uncontested.
Absolutely. Getting, a tournament like this, getting in on the winner's side is such an important confidence factor, but also the extra matches you get from being on winner's side can be so important in these, it's getting a little bit warmer, you're getting a little bit more tired as you're getting to the end of bracket. It's so much more important, but here it is, Kermit with a decisive round.
First shot in Kermit's favor. Ooh, what a good parry.
Very confirm here that we could be seeing things go the way that they were written up, but no, Elucid has something to say about it. Super Mappa Hunch leaving those clothes behind.
Oh my, gets the pile bugger, and yet again we're at final game, final round.
Wouldn't ride it up any other way. Double Luigi, 2H round start, not gonna fall for that one this time.
Good attack, gets the counter immediate burst. Elucid the first to pull the trigger. Can this be a signal of something bad? Kermit's definitely thinking that it is going to be terrible for Elucid. Can you get the air throw? Yes, you can.
Very solid on the air throw. The mix, how do you deal with it? Where does it go? We're plus for days, and the tatami mat just going to gently push you through the wall for a perfect there in winners finals.
Yeah, Kermit going to be able to move on to that all-important winner's side grands, like you mentioned, defending AOTX champ.
Yeah.
Gonna be the mountain that anyone else has to climb, and there's 3 potential challengers in Izzy, Flurry, and Elucid.
Not just a game, you gotta win 6 matches against the defending AOT Texas champion. It is gonna be an uphill battle for anybody for sure. But right now we're gonna be moving down into the loser side of the bracket for, I believe, our losers finals, if I'm not mistaken.
Losers semifinals.
Semis, that's it.
Yeah. Kermit able to take a nice little breather. Got a couple sets, either go lab something that you think, oh, I shouldn't have dropped that. Let me go lab it real quick, or just take a little break. You have plenty of time, cool down.
To make sure you stay warm, stay hydrated, whatever it is you need. When you are in that equilibrium for your body, you will perform so much better than any other situation.
Yeah, the number one way to be doing well at offlines is to be comfy.
Oh yeah.
Whether that means if you feel comfortable dressing really nice, dress really nice. If you feel comfortable, just being in some sweats and a t-shirt, do that. As long as it doesn't get you in legal trouble or get you kicked out of the venue, be comfortable.
Absolutely. Comfortability is very, very important. We'll see how we can cook here. How comfortable are we looking here in our semifinals for losers? Izzy versus Lurie. Leo and Faust, I don't know.
I mean, we saw Izzy do well against Night Persona.
That's true.
But Night Persona was able to get some really good advantages.
Yeah.
And Lurie is just another level of Faust. So this could be some pretty scary situations for Izzy coming up. It's going to be all up to Izzy if this still can have the domination or if Lurie is just too insurmountable.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely going to be an interesting matchup nonetheless. And the winner of this, of course, is going to be facing off against Elucid, who knows Leo very, very well. I haven't seen... Faust is one of the few characters that I think Elucid won't play. So, might know a little bit less about the matchup overall, but we'll see how it works out as we cook on through here.
Yeah, just waiting on both players, actually. Izzy might be having to play in Street Fighter. Larry might be playing in something else as well. I know these players, they do like to enter their other brackets as well. And you know what? Fair play. If you can play multiple games, play multiple games.
Absolutely, for sure. This is, when you're at an offline event, double bracketing encouraged, much more than a lot of the online situations. Oh, you might want to move that one back. You're blind. Nope. Kobe's blinded. Oh,
no longer blinded.
We'll get the sun situation figured out. Ooh, I like that. I like where we're going with that.
Almost. There it is.
Let's go.
We have updated the sun blockers for the new position of the sun.
Hey, listen, sometimes you got to block the mix from the sun itself. That
True.
just happens to the best of us. We got
sun's
meteors
mix.
coming from space. We got mini Faust coming from your back pocket. Lots of different stuff to block the mix on.
And hey, I mean, sometimes you just get got. The sun mix too powerful. Mother Nature too strong. Please OP. Please nerf her. She OP.
Absolutely. We're going to see. I know I see Blurry right here, but
Yeah.
not quite seeing Izzy. But while we are waiting, big shout outs as always to all of our stream and production crew here at
Yes.
FX Games has been doing an amazing job keeping everything, keeping us alive from the sun, as well as keeping all of this bracket running phenomenally. Multiple brackets throughout the day, and the Attack on Texas crew, big shout out to Mikey and Sloth for putting on this event. It's been an awesome time as it is every year. I'm glad we finally got to make it out as the OEG crew. This is my first Attack on Texas, actually. This had so much stuff happens this time of the year, you know?
Yeah. I, of course, have been here at all of them. Little fun lore drop about Attack on Texas 1. The one that Elucid won.
Yeah.
I was the person who sent Elucid to losers.
Yo,
and
that's
that
not
caused
bad.
Elucid's run to end up at a 10-1 record because it was just so early in the bracket that I found that final game, final round situation.
Hey, you are a de facto winner of Attack on Texas, what I'm hearing. Different time, different place, you know? Maybe a May buff or two.
Back with Season 2 May, my favorite version of her of all time.
Ah, the lady that kills you.
The whiff combos were so fun. They were so good. I spent so much time perfecting that Dolphin whiff OHK combo from screen to screen.
Yep.
That worked universally except for Anji because Anji was different for
some reason.
He just touches the ground to frame earlier. The same thing that happens with Soul in one of May's rounds when she doesn't do them as much anymore, but when she did the tumble into S-Dolphin 2K, Soul, for whatever reason, lands one frame earlier than the entire rest of the cast.
You gotta love it. You gotta love those little knowledge checks, those little niche pieces that come in. But now we have two very not niche characters. You would imagine that Faust would be a little bit more niche, but thanks to players like Night Persona, players like Lurie, you do see a lot of Faust. Big shout-outs to 8and as well. I know has been cooking in online brackets really consistently lately.
Yeah, and of course we got Pip Gaming who started re-entering for Strive. And you can never forget one of the GOATs of NA Faust, Apology Man.
Very true.
Probably the player that put Faust on the map for a lot of our current Faust mains.
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember watching Apology Man fighting Happy Chaos back in like Season 2, and it was always an uphill battle. Lots of interesting stuff that goes into this Faust character as well. One of the interesting things that Apology Man used to call out in some of the earlier seasons is Faust has such a slower time to kill than the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
When you're playing a long bracket run, you're playing about 1.5x the amount of Guilty Gear Strive as any other player just because your character takes so long to kill the other guy.
Yeah. This is also assuming that Faust does not get a 5k anti-air counter hit.
For sure. I mean,
because then you die. For some reason, of all of Faust starters, 5k counter hit anti-air is the one that kills you.
Yeah. Lurie, no stranger to that, loves those kick buttons as the anti-air. We'll see if we get to see a little bit of that. Mostly grounded gameplay coming in for the Leo here.
Oh, nice tap dust.
Not bad. Izzy putting on some decisive work here.
Lurie able to get some confirms going. Oh. Nice blocks the YRC. That's a great. Yeah, intentionally not going for clean hit there so you don't break the wall. Is this? Now Lurie can break the wall here now that Izzy is a low enough life total for it to matter.
I like the flash kick. You still have to respect the afro, though. Another flash kick coming out.
Lots of these teleport mixes haven't been working out for Lurie. The opponents have just been ready either with throw or Izzy, who's showing flash kick.
I mean, the flash kick is such a good option in that scenario. Beats the command grab, beats any of the teleport mash options. throwing you back into another meteor coming through into the Bombo. Mini Faust working overtime this bracket as well. No vacations for our boy. Early burst.
Wow, that's such a late 6P.
And the BRC Super, though.
Blocks the 2D, respects the RC cancel that came after.
Ooh, another one. Super BRC into the back throw. Got one more interaction to find. Does find the 2K.
And that sledgehammer pulling up the rest of the slack. Round 3 already.
There we go. Does find the jump in option here. Chases after the counter. Is going to guard crush, but not quite going to save you there.
Mini Faust not getting activated by the Eisenberg, so coming back down. And the homie's picking up, but there's no red RC for Izzy in order to confirm it.
Yep. We're on the other side. It is not going to let it happen.
And it is not enough to kill. No OTG either.
A little scary, though. You got to deal with a little bit of chip damage. But the Fireball is just going to beat out the Scalpel this time around. Izzy takes game number 1.
Taking a little bit of sips of water, making sure you're staying hydrated. That's what everyone needs to be doing. Low slash.
Little hammer time combo, getting the hard knockdown here with the super.
Murray is coming out of the gate very strong in this round.
Yeah, definitely some aggressive play. Lurie wants to get this tied up a little bit faster here. Trying to find these 5K anti-airs, as you said. Mini Faust deciding to take a break right now. 2D.
Nice.
Oh.
100 meters. That's super nice and slow, so you get time to react before that parry can catch.
Yep. Very nicely done. Good awareness by Lurie. Go ahead and spend that extra. Tap Dust gonna open you up. Lurie's in a tough position here. Leo with positive bonus staring you down.
Oh my, 6P?
Listen, a lot of players at these higher levels of play, they start forsaking the 6P. You don't see it come out as often, but it is a very potent option, especially against this Faust character. There's a flash kick for you. Oh, the multi-hitting overhead gonna open you up, and Wild Assault confirming the combo.
Nice stuff from Izzy. Really wanting this to go to 2-0. Doesn't want to let Lurie get the very, very important 1-1.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-0 and 1-1. Our worlds apart mentally here.
Teleport the overhead. And that's not going to be enough to kill just yet, but this life total differential is massive. And Warren right into the fight. The chip out is on the table. You're going to have to IB if there's any aggressive.
Oh, that Mini Faust.
Oh, the Mini Faust is going to chip.
That was the hell situation for sure. SQXL chat locking it in. Ash Ketchum style, but reverse. You flip it from being on backwards to being on forward when you're locking in.
Mini Faust in the pocket dimension. We're saving it for later. There it is. Time is now.
Oh, that one's gonna hurt. Bait in the burst.
Oh, there's meteors. Oh, here they come.
I love throwing the meteors, just throwing out 2 5Ks while they're on the way. Just make sure to control the neutral as much as you can. This is a nightmare round here for Izzy. Sometimes it's better just let it go next.
But especially there too. Izzy was very respectful of mix, even though it's a guaranteed punish. the red RC threat, or the PRC threat even, made Izzy not want to punish at all.
Right back at you, put the burst in the bag. Nice shimmy there. Flurry very patient on the situation though. Oh, we finally pick up. Wow, what a combo.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there from Izzy taking the round.
That loop is so fun to do on Leo too.
It's a snip, snip, snip.
Afro here to confirm the combo a little bit more. Golf swing. But once again, we must ask, how is Lurie's back 9 here? The burst is available for both players, actually. Deflect Shield going to come out instead.
Yeah. Runs across over the throw, gonna whiff. And Lurie is now in the lead, taking it up for the first time in the set, 2-1.
That can be one of the aspects of having a character like Faust who's a little bit oddly shaped. You have those deceptive hurt boxes, and that throw box was way far away from Izzy when it looked a little bit closer. Help, help, help. Help, no. There's an aggro.
There is no help coming, only the next round.
Throw through to iframe through. Gonna get back thrown here.
And that's gonna be our seed for the round win. Lurie now on set point, wanting to eliminate Izzy here and now.
One of the aspects of all top tiers, including Faust, is sometimes you just have the round, you know? You just have one of those Faust rounds, like, man, what do I do? Just send me next.
Totally no propaganda was in there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh, nice. It's a scalpel.
Good red RC on the overhead. Also, the red RC flash barely missing Mini Faust there. But Mini Faust now is back in it to confirm here.
Lit Afro. And we're throwing items. Got another Afro and a bomb, too. Gets the 5K. There's meter online. This should be death if Lurie can get close enough for the super. Yes. That should be the round end. No, I'm a liar.
Leo HP hanging in there. Oh, the YRC after the deflect shield. A tragedy. Izzy's going to be going home at a very commendable 4th place, I believe. Going to be securing one of these beautiful graded cards here that we have for our medals.
7-7. I think this is the correct one. Yes.
Yep.
This exact one. Someone's having fun with the megaphone. Oh, it's Trey.
A little bit of last call there for the concessions in the back, but we have some non-last calls here for some of these players. We're going to be getting Lurie versus Elucid. These two have fought a ton of times. They have a lot of experience against each other. They were just chatting earlier, and Elucid was saying, you know, a lot of my bracket run is going to come down to whether or not I can beat Lurie. Here we are.
Yeah.
It's time for the deciding factor.
Yeah, it is time for that prediction to be reality. It only will matter if it was a self-fulfilling prophecy or...
Sometimes you can psych yourself out,
Yeah.
you know? You can put a player a little bit too high up on a pedestal. Maybe you're going to play a little bit too passively or something like that. I don't think we're going to have that problem here with the Slayer getting locked in for Elucid. One of the awesome things about Elucid I always love to call out is how defensively minded Elucid can be, but a character's playstyle can mix that up enough. You know, you can have that god tier defense and be able to block it out and play really patient, but you can also just go ham on Slayer. You can just go in, never stop going in. We saw a lot on Elucid's Oscar as well. You know, as Elucid was kind of learning the character, there's so much mental stack just playing the character that you don't really have time to do the defensive options.
Yeah. And here we go. Both players are now on the stage waiting for the go-ahead to start setting up and getting it ready. I believe announcements are done so the players can be free to fully concentrate on the set because you don't want any distractions.
Absolutely. We don't want the alarm going off in the middle of the set. That is for sure.
The difference now is huge. We're fighting for third, second, and first place.
Yep. Top 3 right now at Attack on Texas, and the difference in prize pool that you get, the difference in the beautiful trophies here that you get, the difference in your mental going into your next tournament, being able to say, hey, I got third versus I got second versus I won Attack on Texas can be a big difference for you as a player, for sure.
Yeah, it's all going to be up to how these players are feeling. And specifically Elucid, like you mentioned, this is like the decider set.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Of course you want to look forward. Like, you want your rematch against Kermit.
For sure.
But you can't be looking forward. You have to look in the here and now. You have to keep your eyes on the prize, which is defeating Lurie. As much as Lurie would love to be an invader and guarantee that Texas cannot defend its title.
Absolutely.
Once again.
Definitely a scary situation. Elucid's got to lock in against the Faust here, but Lurie has been on such a hot streak so far in the top 8. Had an unfortunate set in the Faust mirror against Night Persona, getting knocked down into the loser side of bracket earlier on, but now it has to lock it in, and we'll see if Lurie has that finishing potential here.
Absolutely. I believe in Elucid. Elucid is such a good player, very consistent throughout the years of Strive.
Sure.
Been able to keep it even through some big life changes like moving states. Of course, University, which is the biggest fighting game killer for so many people.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, can definitely eat into that free time, eat into that mental clarity that you're looking to bring to some big events like this. But, that's also one of the beauties of these one-day events, You can come here, play fighting games, do what you love at an event like this all day long, and still have time to finish your homework on Sunday.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Easy, simple even.
Simple even.
Well, waiting for whatever Lurie's trying to be doing.
Yeah,
Where did Lurie go?
Lurie ran off. MIA. Mods?
Mods? Mod check?
Yeah, we are, of course, very happy to be here, bringing the Guilty Gear Strive top 8 at Attack on Texas. We were also here earlier for Grand Blue. Check out the VODs if you hadn't. The Grand Blue top 8 was an absolute treat, and also be sure to stick around. We've got Tekken on this channel. After this, I am not super caught up on the whatchamacallit, the schedule. I know we have Street Fighter 6 and City of the Wolves that are going on as well over on the other stream over at Full Bar Esports, so be sure to check those out as well. Remember to drop a follow. Make sure to support these channels that put on events like this. It is always a treat to be here.
Yeah, make sure if you are in Texas too, if you came out to Attack on Texas, you're like, all right, this is going to be my gateway. Let this be a gateway drug. Get you in yourself to Suplex. If you play Street Fighter Tekken, it's every week. Otherwise, you just got to keep your eye out on that schedule. The monthly schedule will tell you when those rotating games are going to be. I know Grand Blue is going to be on the cards pretty soon.
Yeah. Be sure to support those locals. They keep the fighting game community alive, keep that community in the FGC, as I will say.
City of the Wolves is on Full Bar at the moment, and that'll transition straight into Street Fighter 6 afterwards.
Beautiful. And, of course, we have some awesome commentators. DJ Simfix is going to be helping out with the Tekken side. Big shout-out to Breakout Esports. We also have Texas's own, or I guess formerly Texas's own, Hollow, who had some traveling struggles making it back in.
Let's see if I can't find our schedule for Suplex this month. I know, I'm 90% sure it was posted in the middle. Yeah, here we go. So we have Town, Texas. Next week, the 22nd, will be Street Fighter 6 Under Night in Versus Celeste Uni 2.
Ooh, we love some
Tekken
Uni
8.
2 in this house.
And then on the 29th of August will be Street Fighter 6 Grand Blue Rising and Tekken 8, which I will be doing my best to make it out on August 29th.
Absolutely. These gamers yucking it up there on the stage. Lots of pressure. Could be a lot of pressure for some players. For these two, it's another day in the night. It's another day in the life. It's another walk in the park here. A brief moment to lock in. Shoutouts to SQ, XL.
Let's rock.
Oh, nice. Gets the 2P. Is able to keep Elucid in the corner. This is exactly the kind of situation where he needs to keep making sure it occurs at all points. You don't want this to be reversed.
Absolutely. Trying to maximize that damage through the wall here as well. Elucid is IBing into the punish throw. Nicely done. And that's one of those counterplay situations that can be so scary. If your normal routing, your normal Oki can get punished like that, and you get the player proves that they can do it consistently, that can throw off your whole game plan. Your muscle memory could be out of whack. You're forcing your opponent to take a couple of steps.
Absolutely. And look at all this. Lucid's life total is dwindling quick, and the throw will end it. Lurie taking the first shot, the first round.
Nicely done for Lurie.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, the Meteor's coming out, forcing that block stun.
Bursting out immediately, just throwing out lots of preemptive buttons, very effective against the Slayer. That banana peel also very scary for the Slayer. Wow, dodge through! Some old school Slayer mix for you.
Yeah, but the family kept Lurie safe. Oh, nice straight 2K right over that 2H.
Here we go, looking a little bit scary. No, the close slash gonna get punished out. Saw the windup of the uppercut. That is going to be Lurie taking game number 1. Not too bad. Who's gonna have to think about some of these scenarios. 5K for the starter, bursting out early. And another counter hit.
Yeah, big damage opportunities. Lucid has Lurie exactly where your preferred position is in the corner. No tension, no burst. Lurie, though, able to find a way out. It's time for a huge counter hit.
Too bad here. Lots of big damage. YRC, just for good measure, going to set yourself up for some mix. What are you going to do? Well, I feel like Slayer, one of the scariest characters off of YRC.
Absolutely. I mean, you get to be plus 10, so why not?
You gotta love that fake out 6K there as well. Using some of the other Slayer player base, you know, players like Clone, who will always go for that fake out 6K straight into the command grab, applying some free mental stack there.
Lurie was mashing first there, and was rewarded with the ability to get out of the death combo.
Yep. Not too bad. 1-1 fast game. We talked a little bit earlier about how Faust has that slow time to kill. Slayer is the exact opposite. We could have a very fast set if Elucid wins, or a slower one if Lurie takes the dub.
Absolutely. Eating the donut wants the extra health, even though there might not have been health to gain.
For the overhead here, he is going to get a nice confirm. Should be close enough to the wall to get the full splat. Slayer laying down, thinking about his past mistakes. Nice stagger pressure here from Lurie.
Yeah, there's a trumpet in the back. Oh, Banana Peel not going to catch anybody just yet, and Lurie just going to back off. There's such a huge life advantage, but with Elucid having 50 meters, that could vanish in the blink of an eye.
This is definitely a scary situation. We're going to get 1 loop. We're going to get 2 loops. Just like that, the HP difference could be completely tied together.
Oh, the deflect shield crossed over into Wild Assault.
Wild stuff. Seeing that Wild Assault come out, but didn't hit too importantly. Just barely timed it out.
Family gonna keep the mix mixer safe.
Actually gonna combo a little bit off of it too. BRC instant overhead connecting.
Lucid trying to figure out how to exploit the gap in Lurie's offense. If there's one available, the life total discrepancy closes that door. Lurie going to send us to our round 3.
Yeah, very solid stuff. Tied almost equally in power level. Power scalers be damned. This is a close match. Gonna get Samoki here, going for the overhead.
Oh my, the mix, it is going.
We got a loop. We got 2 loops. It's enough to kill. Nicely done.
Lucid now taking the lead. Lurie taking a deep breath.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Afro set on top. Backdash able to get around the air to ground, and there it's finally set up the double JD.
Afro looking quite dandy there. Unfortunately, the style was not meant to last. Now, once again, getting reapplied. Another command grab coming through. We love strike throw in this house.
Strike throw's my favorite. Later, more strike throw, please.
Duel 2.
Got some lock-in calls from the crowd here. Good. Operating those minus frames very carefully.
Oh.
Matches the 2-8. No, confirmed, but finds a reset anyway.
Super Mappa Hunch? Yeah.
Super Mappa Hunch, elusive. Boys here, no meter to confirm the dab does.
Ooh, nice backdash. Gets caught by a 2B into the family. Set off the mini Faust in a safe manner. Command grab. There's a 100-meter almost on the table for Elucid.
Oh, try to find a backdash here. Guard crush mix gets blocked. The defense of Elucid is crazy.
Nice, the FBRC. Lurie going to be closing the life gap, and you're not getting burst. Yes, you get it just in time.
Super Mappa Hunch. It's going to beat out the item super and makes it happen. Elucid takes a round with a hero burst and a dream.
Yes, it is now set point for Elucid. No one has burst, so these combos are going to be taken in full stride.
Yep. Nice, gets the mix up there on mix.
Man grab coming out.
Scary situation to be in, a mountain of HP to climb. You're going to survive this super, but at what cost?
Yeah, with Mini Faust in the pocket dimension as well. Such a huge life deficit. Nearly perfect here for Lurie.
There it is, another command grab, and we are going to game 5 in our losers finals here. Elucid versus Lurie.
Game 5 for winners final, losers final. Maybe we'll get double game 5 for grands.
Knocking out the love. Nice, throwing those big preemptive buttons out again. Good Tara there. The banana, scary for sure. Changes your approach angle a lot for the Slayer. Elucid's been pretty committed to just swinging through. Whenever the mini Fausts are on screen, just decides to swing through them anyway. Get that big counter hit, maybe make something happen.
Uh-oh, has to be careful of the Afro pop.
Once again, unbothered for the most part. Nice fuzzy jump.
IB's coming in, it's reducing a little bit of chip, reducing a little bit of risk.
Both got hit by the love. Guard crush here. What a block. Bo respects everything. And on the block string, doesn't quite make it. The 5K beats it out.
A stanky leg.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, what a wild assault.
Nice block on the cross up here. Backdash getting caught this time, actually. Okay, little flash combo into death. Not quite. There it is. Has a meter, just sends it on the crazy negative move.
Final game, final round of the set.
First advantage is in Elusive's place right now. Won't take much for Lurie to catch up here, though. Oh, what a big counter hit with Akara.
Yeah, the car gets a little bit extra meter, but most likely it was just that, oh heck, I wall splatted. And
Catches.
That'll be Elusive moving back up to Grand to get a run back against Kermit. We have a title fight. Somebody is getting crowned a two-time champion of Attack on Texas today.
Absolutely. Very exciting to see this here in Grand. Well played by Lurie. But unfortunately, that clash situation at the very end, Slayer had so much extra HP, found a couple of those counterplay options. What can you say? The guy that kills you, turns out he can kill you pretty well.
Absolutely, but great stuff to Lurie, man. Coming into Texas,
for sure.
flying in, getting third against
Repping SQXL the whole way.
Yeah, and also had to face some really, really strong Texas talent.
For sure. Yeah, very, very awesome. Always hard to be away from your home turf. Traveling to all these events definitely can take its toll, but now we, after a great showing from Lurie, from Elusive, we have one more try for Elusive to break through the Kermit wall. The first match, their matchup seems so decisive. Kermit was in the driver's seat for so much of that set. We're going to see if that happens again here, or Kermit's maybe a little bit iced out, Elusive maybe a little warmed up. We'll have to see.
Yeah, and I mean, we might start seeing a little bit different, because until Game 5 of Winners Final, it was really just the pattern of Kermit dominating one game, then Elusive dominating the next, and then you flip in reverse, and then Game 5 happened, and that was back and forth, which Kermit ended up taking. Definitely will try and do that same repeat again. Game 5, Game 4, Game 3, winning before the reset. Doesn't matter. Kermit just looking for a back-to-back title.
Yep. Both players looking to be the second and third, I guess. Their second championship, but also the third champion of Attack on Texas 2025. Very exciting. Once again, let's show off these beautiful, we're going to have Lurie walking home with one of these bad boys here with that bronze chain.
And the loser of this set will walk home with this silver chain.
Put it in the sun.
And the winner, of course, crowned with gold, with foil, as your Attack on Texas right. And don't forget the beautiful little backs to these cards as well. There it is.
See if we can get the lighting situation fixed up a little bit. Oh, it's beautiful.
We go.
It's so good.
That's the sun moves closer to this way.
The sun's setting diagonally today.
That's all I have. You see this little light? That's from the reflection off the ground. There's nothing we can do about that. I'm sorry. So I have a little bit of extra glow to me.
Yeah, for sure. You're glowing, Kobe. Is there anything you got to tell us?
I wish. Look. If something happened to me that good, like I won the lottery, I wouldn't outwardly say it, but you know.
But
there might just be some suspicious major level events popping up in Dallas.
Get some nice UMA pulls.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna make the Leviathans look like tadpoles. I'm gonna have everybody 5 stars. Every card is gonna be max limit rank.
That's the first thing. Win the lottery. First thing that you got to do is just spend $1 milli on UMA pulls. It's easy money.
True. Side games feeding and trying to all right, give this man the lottery.
Yep. Very excited to see though here in our grand finals, those Attack on Texas swords getting bloodied here.
Yes,
both
they
players
do.
taking a moment.
They are both ready. Violence commence.
Ready to lock in for it. See if Kermit can prove themselves a different caliber of gamer, or if Elusive can make it through to stop things.
We're going to let the intros rock. Let's go. I appreciate letting the intros, especially Biken's intro. Biken's it gets
so
skipped
good.
all the time. It's so long.
Rocking those beautiful new EX colors as well.
エスコート必要かね
A little extra shaded on this one. Biken also having some sunlight troubles, apparently.
It happens to the best of us.
Nice 5K round start here for Elucid. Starting things off so aggressively.
Oh, wow. Far parry is able to nice and get a good confirm from the advantage gate.
Nice.
Lucid has a good amount of meter to spend here, both on FD and on YRC if necessary.
Nice. Finds the mix here. Might not quite be able to kill, but pushing through.
Ooh, nice YRC. Yozansen gonna get red RC'd. And Wild Assault hit, but no confirm. And it's just going to be 2K to clean out the rest of that.
Getting that combo off a throw. A great mood for Biken for sure. What a backdash, but still getting punished for it.
The 6B, rare moment. Biken 6B worked so rare, in fact, Kermit wasn't even ready to cancel.
Not too bad. The damage from the Slayer looking good here. Oh, the Goldbergs actually got blocked. And the YRC baited.
Unfortunate round. That gold burst was definitely not intentional from Kermit. Most likely was supposed to be a JD or FD canceled.
Yeah. Definitely just kind of shake that one off. Sometimes you lose some of the resources. You got to keep battling through.
Oh my, the damage is just compounding right now for Elucid.
You're dead? You're alive?
Biken has guts.
Nice catch here on the backdash. Could be a scary situation for Elucid. Right back at you. One more hit is all it takes. YRC out. Tap does. Red RC into
And
below.
the sweep.
Not too shabby there. Looking very locked in.
Let's rock.
Oh my, nice. Gets the 6P. And this corner is getting locked down. Counter at 6P going to be bursted.
Solid Red RC here. Going to be getting one loop, two loops, one more for good pleasure. Actually getting the wall splat there at the end. Nicely done.
Ooh, nice hits. Lucid continuing this strong performance.
Absolutely. I like the IB. Does get a clash cancel here. Lucid continuing to look clean. There's a parry to get your turn started, though.
Back throw as well. Your burst timing is incredibly important. Kermit finding the correct time, but it's not going to matter very much. You're still in the corner.
Oh. Finding some interesting interactions here for sure. Canceling out of the S-cap.
Not able to get the final hit. Elucid just needs a little bit more hand to doom. And that's up 2-0. Charging quickly towards a reset.
These Mappa hunches have been doing so much work for Elucid. They've been coming in and getting so many big counter hits against Biken. Nice confirm immediately off the 2H. Kermit taking advantage of some of the patient gaming that Elucid's been putting out here. We're one game away from a bracket reset, but Kermit has a word or two to say about that.
Slap. Duel 2.
Oh, the 2H round start finding a punish. Kermit getting the quarter. But Elucid able to fight out until burst.
Bad here, bar slash connecting, big counter hit. Bad. Getting a reset. Finding mix, more mix and resets. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Who needs the combo?
Yeah, and now potential reset upon us. Can Elucid close this out and give us a bracket reset, or is Kermit going to start making the comeback?
Elucid would definitely benefit from closing this out as quickly as possible here.
Expecting these plus frames. Challenging off the safe ender. Great hit here. And baits out the parry. Kermit's been very liberal in representing that.
Yeah.
You gotta really say, no, this has risk. Here's why.
Okay, does manage to connect on the H Kabari. This is a scary situation. Are you dead?
Yes,
Slayer's
you
so
are.
We made it happen.
Kermit holding on to this pre-reset grand finals.
Yep. Gonna take a lot here. The reverse sweep in order to stop the reset. Oh, okay, sure.
Too early on the throw, and Harry doesn't stop that.
Comboing off of the throw once again.
Tried to counter poke, seeing in that slowdown on far slash, not gonna find purchase.
Lucid's continuing to cook here, and you're dead off of that one as well. That's one of the things about Slayer, is you always expect that one more chance, one more turn, I can make this happen, but oh no, I actually just died.
Gets the JS, and now Elucid back to the corner, no burst. JD going the wrong way. Kermit, when are you gonna let burst rock?
Yep. That's a big counter hit, bursting out immediately.
Great throw tech there from Elucid. Ooh, massive. No, the confirm.
Fire sees out. But Elucid finds the kill and finds the bracket reset here in Grand Finals for real this time at Attack on Texas 2025.
Those counters go back to 0-0. We're moving on to true finals. Only one winner may stand at the end of this set.
Bursting out aggressively. You want to keep your pressure up. If you found the opening, beautiful cancel there.
Threatening the throw, just gonna get back there, hand to doom.
Not too bad. It's a Tommy making it happen. Red RC.
Great tech and the 5K, stick out the leg, get the kill.
That's a great call out from Elucid too. One of the things so scary about these characters is the 9-framer far slash. After throw tech, they're so uncontestable. But Slayer has that long 5K that he can really stick out there to put some trouble in.
Another hand of doom counter hit. Harry working out once again for Kermit. These throw attacks are just immaculate.
Oh, help. Resource exchange, JS connecting here. That is going to be a round over to Kermit. Not too bad, one stock each. Waiting to see who gets first blood here in our Grand Finals reset.
Oh my, amazing blink there. And gets the close slash anti-air. Big damage confirmed.
Double loop, what a round.
Great parry on the Master's Hammer.
YRC coming in. Slayer's so scared at the YRC. PRC's to confirm the combo.
Lucid does not need to interact if Lucid doesn't want to. There's that 6P, and the 6, he will take it.
But let's be real. You're a Guilty Gear Strive player. You want to be interacting.
Absolutely.
We don't wait for timers here.
Timer? Nah. I want blood. I want violence. I want your health bar to 0.
Timer, I hardly know her. Elusive up 1-0.
There's a guard cancel. Parry coming in a little bit clutch there. Ooh, another hand at Doom. It's been so effective as a tool for Elusive.
Yeah. Too bad. Back throw incident. Another throw. Going to get the combo off of it. If you choose, but not choosing to.
Ooh, the 6P getting counter hit by the Tommy guys.
Again, Slayer's so scary off this YRC situation.
Oh,
Nice.
what a confirm. Lucid is showing 0 signs of being able to be stopped by Kermit.
Bar slash round star from Slayer winning out. Scary situation for sure. 2K into the throw.
Oh my. It's all compounding. The wall splat. Mildfire, no, because of Mykon's guts. Coming in clutch again.
Red RC. Mykon's guts could clutch this whole round here. YRC again, though. We're bursting out immediately.
And the 6P on the IADJS. Lucid now up 2-0, looking poised to just run through this true finals.
Once again, we're up 2-0. It's such a scary situation for Kermit. Now has to reverse speed. Doesn't have an option. Might be out of gas in the tank.
Yeah. Something to be said about how good Elusive has been looking this whole entire time, but Kermit can never count this player out. So much meter on both sides. It's going to be a meter dump situation.
Yep. It's a scary one. We're YRCing back and forth forever. Finds a close slash. That's so scary. No loop, but you get the reset and get the kill.
Yep.
Match point for Elusive.
Yeah, the tournament could end right here, right now. Kermit needs the energy of the supporters for a continuation of the set.
That's a big counter hit. Yeah, you had a burst there. I like the idea of preemptive 2-8 there, potentially calling out an advance of 2-8.
Nice, gets the first. Lucid trying to clean out this round. Gets a map hunt. That's a good first step. The 5K as well. That's going to be one last confirm necessary for Lucid to take the entire tournament.
Wow, what a loop, too. Not the lowest damaging Slayer combo you've ever seen in your life, but an incredible loop from Elusive.
Gets the 2P. Viewer versus it. Massively important. The fate is there. Elusive is your first 2-time Attack on Texas champion, winning first Attack on Texas, the inaugural edition, and now Attack on Texas #3.
Didn't quite get the 2P, but the one skip generation in between, defending your title against Kermit, who took you out last year. Beautiful stuff, Elusive. Absolutely cooking. The members of the crowd coming up to give congratulations. Great stuff by Elusive.
Yeah. Great stuff from everybody. It was an amazing time being able to commentate not only Grand Blue with you, but Strive.
Absolutely.
Finally off fight sticks and flash kicks. And now in person.
Yeah, great to be here in the meat space. No more VTuber Kobe. We got the real deal here. Once again, I am Pariah Dogs. This has been Kobe. This has been your Guilty Gear Strive action for Attack on Texas 2025. Been a great time.
And an amazing time. We're going to be very nice. Going to be going out to a break, but that only means you're going to have Tekken popping up wherever they are in the bracket. You'll pick up with some commentators, some new faces. They'll be ready and taking the rest of tonight home with them. Thank you, everyone who's watched. Thank you so much for the production who's had us here. Sloth, Mikey, everyone. They made this whole thing possible. Allowed us to be massive yappers on the mic. Appreciate them greatly. So that'll be it from us. See you on the other side. Have a great one.